Hi there everyone, it's time for a watercolor haul. So I grabbed a few more goodies. Now this wasn't all purchased just this month, it was over the last few months since my last watercolor haul, which I think was July or June. So let me show you the goodies I got. First things first, I'm going to start with what I got from Amazon. Now, I purchased these Strathmore watercolor cards. There's 100 cards and envelopes in here. And I thought this would be fun because I can make cards and like for birthdays or whatnot. But here is the paper. So it has a smoother side and a rougher side. And then you can see the little line. And then, let me see if I can squeeze out an envelope. Okay. And then the envelopes are actually, you can watercolor on them as well. So they're all cold press watercolor cards and envelopes. And the envelope is nice and good size here. But yeah, just your standard card size. I don't know, it says acid free, but I wonder if it says the pounds. It probably does on the website. I'll leave a link below, but okay, 140 pound cold press. I know you can buy their postcards. I think I have them. But it's, yeah, 100 of each, 300 GSM. It doesn't say 100% cotton, so they're probably not then, because normally that's something a company will brag about. But either way, these will be fun to use to send as Happy Mail if you guys are on my Happy Mail list, or just to give, you know, like holidays are coming up and whatnot. Okay, let me grab a craft knife. So next, drawer keeps popping open. Next is this Schmincke watercolor palette. So I have always wanted to get this palette. Now it is just a plastic palette. Don't let the fancy little box and stuff fool you. But it holds 24 colors. It's a little more expensive than your average plastic palette, so I wanted to see what all the hype is about, because a lot of people use this palette. So yeah, here it is. I mean, it's plastic, but a thick plastic. Which way do you open? It should open this way. Ugh. Well, it's not easy to open, that's for darn sure. Hold that thought. Whew, not friendly for nails, in case you're curious. Alright, so here is the inside. I like you got a big mixing well here, two separated. The wells, ooh, I like this. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but you can see there's like a rough part right here to the inside. That's so if you're squeezing a tube in, because sometimes when you squeeze from a tube, that was a lovely voice change. When you squeeze from a tube, you get, like, it dries up and then it can pop off your palette. I've had that happen before. This little rough edge makes it stick to the plastic more, because the smooth plastic, I bet you this one would bead. You'd want to use the glue stick method on this. I also like how it has this little lip here, so that as you're pulling out color, it doesn't accidentally come over and into your mixing wells. So, hey, maybe not bad. I mean, when I say expensive, I think this thing was only like 10 bucks, but I mean, my other plastic palettes that are kind of like this are super cheap, like $3 to $6. But yeah, this one might be a pretty good one to put some colors in. Maybe one of my specialty palettes or something. I don't know. Okay. And then last, from Amazon, this is the Supervision colors. Sorry for the plastic. Okay, we have the Supervision watercolors. Now these are made by Paul Rubens. Paul Rubens did send these to me to try out. So this is the Flower Fire edition. Now they're rock and mica layered watercolors. As you can see on the back, here are the colors. I'll be swatching these on camera and whatnot, but like you can even have like shimmer coming through. So I'm going to be playing with these, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I'm pretty interested, and it looks like it comes with 10 8 milliliter tubes or ml tubes. So this will be fun to play with. I've seen a few people already use them, but They had asked if I would try them, and I said sure. All right, now from Etsy, I have 2 different orders I received from Designs by Rachel Beth. Sorry for the crinkly paper. Ooh, bunch of samples. Oh, one of them must have fallen. She always sends me such a sweet note. And all of her orders get like a little thank you card with using her watercolor. Ooh, shimmer one. And then she leaves you a personalized note. And then she gave me some dot cards. So let's go over the first one that I got. This is called Sparkle and Shine. So it has like sparkling sangria, frosted cake, shaved ice, and sugared blueberries. Ooh, that'll be a fun one. I always love her cute tins. And then she sent me a sample of raspberry. Now these are her dot cards. It's a great way to test out a color. So I got raspberry. I think neon purple is, yep, neon purple is this little guy that fell out. Guy or gal, whatever it wants to be. See, we got a sample of OM and a heart. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what that would be. Ooh. But it's like a tannish color. So I'll have to swatch these dot cards because they may appear in some of her next releases, and I'll already know what they are. Ooh, Meyer Lemon. I just love the name. Oh, it's a pretty yellow, isn't it? Reminds me of Daniel Smith. Okay. Then I have another one here. Oh, he sent me a surprise in it. Okay. She sent me a nice little note again. Okay, so I had ordered the Deep Space set. Let me zoom you guys in a little. I had ordered this Deep Space set, which is a 6-count set. These are sparkly watercolors, so I'm really excited to swatch these out. But then I had asked her about the PB and Pickles set, and I ended up not grabbing it just because I forgot. But she snuck it into this one. My mom, there's a funny story behind it, which is why it caught my eye. My mom, when she was pregnant, had a PB and pickle fetish, but then like she still eats it to this day. So here is the peanut butter pickle sandwich, and it's got 3 colors, and they're all super cute colors, by the way. And then it looks like I got some samples. And she always, when she sends me dot cards, she already knows what sets I have, so she's pretty good about sending me ones I haven't tried before. And you can order like just open stock paints. Say there's a dot card you get, and you're like, ooh, I like this one. Oh, the paper stuck. So that's Driftwood. Ooh. And then this is Lederhosen. Ooh, this might be from the Oktoberfest one. Oh, that's a gorgeous green. I can't wait to swatch that and see what it looks like. Very dark. Okay, so that is my little Etsy haul. I didn't buy any other paints. I usually always check out her stuff, but after that, it just kind of depends. Okay, so I did get some Schmincke. So a while back, there was a Schmincke sale. And then at the time I'm filming this right now, there's also a Schmincke sale. But the sale for Schmincke right now is just sets, and it's very specific sets. Whereas I snagged these during a different Schmincke sale at Jackson's. But these were the last of the tube colors I was missing. So I have their dot cards, so I already knew what colors I wanted. So I grabbed their May Green, Mahogany Brown, Transparent Green Gold. Oh, that's the one I was really excited about. Helio Turquoise, Quinacridone Gold Hue, another one I was really excited about for fall. And then this is Dark Blue. These have been sitting in my closet for a little, and I just got the 5 ml tube. 5 ml, even when you're squeezing them into a palette to store, you're not going to drain this whole tube by any means. You're barely going to tap it. These last a long time. So unless you are primarily doing watercolor all day, every day, I would get 5 mls. Now they shouldn't dry out like quickly in a tube, but still, It would suck to spend the money on those 15 ml tubes, only for it to dry up on you later. So I get the small ones because I have such a large collection of watercolors that I like to cycle through, that I don't want these to dry out because I don't use these ones every day. Long little spiel, but I just wanted to put that out there. Oh, we'll save that for last. Okay. Then I got some special edition sets. Now these were part of that sale from Jackson's. They're not part of the sale Jackson's has right now, or had, because who knows when I'm posting this. So this is the special edition Seascape set. Now, one thing you got to keep in mind is it's mainly the cool tin. I mean, look at that. It's all like this corrugated metal. I mean, look at this big old mixing well. Oop, oop. Pop it open. More mixing. But you also get pretty cool colors. And I will swatch these on camera on their own, just so you can see. Here's the little chart. So in the Seascape set, you will get colors. Oh, these are sharp. Someone had told me that the sides of the special edition tin was sharp. Look at that. It's not even like a beveled edge. It's just straight metal. Let me see if I can pull this out. I'm probably going to put like washi tape around that so I don't accidentally cut myself. And then I could add more blues here that I feel go with this set. But this set comes with titanium opaque white, ice blue, cobalt, azure, helio cerulean, cobalt cerulean, Prussian blue, Payne's gray bluish. That one sounds so cool. I love Payne's gray, so I want to see what that's like. Indigo, dark blue. Yeah, I just bought their dark blue tubes, and I got 2. French ultramarine, cobalt blue light, and phthalo sapphire blue. Oh, hello. So yeah, I mean, you will get overlaps in colors, but still, I'm kind of buying it for the collection side. And this is just a whole palette of lovely blue colors. So if I'm in a blue mood, I can just pull this out, right? Okay. I also grabbed the special edition botanical set. And I like to color botanics, so I was really excited about this one because I was like, hey, it would be a tiny little tin I could take on the go. I love Schmincke. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of see how the colors meld together. So this is also a 12 set with half pans, just like the Seascape one. Again, same type of tin, so I'm probably gonna have to tape that off. Okay. What's gonna be funny is a few of these colors I bought in tube, like May green. Haha. But like I said, I want some sets I can just take with me on the go. So we have our little thing here. Now in the botanical set, you get lemon yellow, Turner's yellow, Saturn red, permanent carmine, ultramarine finest, Prussian blue, May green, permanent green olive. I'm loving these colors all so far. Transparent green gold, I grabbed that in a tube. Quinacridone gold hue, I also have in a tube. Burnt sienna and sepia brown. Now, what I'll probably do is I'll swatch this set out and see what it looks like. Because I know their permanent carmine does have a pinkish vibe when you water it down, but I'm all about convenience. I'll probably add some purples and pinks down here for the remaining botanics, but I've got browns covered. I got my blues covered. I can make more greens with these. Turner's yellow. I'll have to see what that one's like. I haven't tried that yet. So yeah, I'll be doing a separate video for this, just in case you ever want to buy a special edition, you know what's what. Okay. Then I got something I don't necessarily need, but again, I bought these special editions for the collector side. This is Schmincke's special edition, 12 paints and half pans, but you get 10 pearl metallics and 2 gold pearl metallics. So it's a metallic paint set is what I'm saying. The most expensive metallic paint set you will buy, because we all know you can get super cheap ones on Amazon. But we're going for expensive. All right, let me see if I can get this. Does it slide off? No, we're just gonna have to tear it off. Oh, it doesn't even tear evenly. Okay. This is a nice, like, thin palette too. Let me zoom you out just a tiny bit. Look how nice and thin it is. Nope, we open it this way. Okay, so we got our mixing wells. Not that I would do a ton of mixing per se, but I would pull it out and water it down. And then just our blank little thing here. Okay, so what colors do we have? Now, these are ones I don't have in any tube or any form. So these are all new colors to me. I have a yellow light pearl, yellow pearl, red pearl, magenta pearl, violet pearl, cyan blue pearl, green pearl bluish, ochre pearl, that's kind of interesting, brown pearl reddish, black pearl, ooh, rose gold, and light gold. So these will be kind of fun to swatch out and play around with as well. Like I said, I'll do separate swatching videos. Okay, so that's it from my Jackson's sales. Hopefully Jackson's doesn't have another Roman Schmal sale. Okay, then I bought some goodies from Craftamo. Now, I've been itching to get my hands on the Emma Lefebvre watercolor brushes, but I wanted free shipping, and at the time you had to spend X number to get free shipping. And then I found out also Lindsay was coming out with a set. Now Lindsay is Lindsay the Frugal Crafter. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait till hers are out so I only have to order once. And so I ordered both and they came, and I'm going to do a video on them, but I'll give you a peek at what these are in case you don't want to wait for the video. So these are the Emma Lefebvre ones. Now she uses these on her channel. I love the magnetic closure. That's so cool. Okay. Oh, this box is just so pretty, and it has her artwork on it. Oh, beautiful. They talk about the Craftamo brand. Perfect amount of snap and a water absorption. Now, when these are created by artists, or they're done in artist collabs, the artist is actually picking everything from the barrel color to the material of the brush itself. So it's really important because this 12-inch round is not just any 12-inch round. Emma decided what she wanted to use for hers, just like Lindsay did for her set. So they really do collaborate, and it's not just like, hey, can we make a set of brushes with your name on it? So it's pretty important to understand that. They do quite a bit back and forth of testing and getting it right. So this is a 3/4 oval wash. I watch her channel all the time, and I don't see her use this one a ton. I do, however, see her use this in every video. It's her number 12 round, and it is huge. I'm leaving the plastic on because I'm going to take those off during my little demo with them in a different video. Her number 6 round, she uses quite a bit in her videos as well, and occasionally she pulls out the number 2, and you can see it's a short, so it's not a rigger, it's just a round. So yeah, that is the 4 from Emma Lefebvre. I can't remember, does it say, it doesn't say what kind of, because it just says recycled rose gold, that's this right here, gloss white handles, cream and tan brush hair, but it doesn't say the type of brush hair on here. So I'll have to look that up. Like I said, I'll be making a video. Yeah, lovely box. I mean, you can't really store these in the box. It's impractical, but I want to find a way. I don't want to just throw this box out. But like once you take that plastic off, you don't want to shove your things back into those spots. Okay, so now here is the set from Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter. Now hers is a 6-piece set, and totally you'll see the total differences, but again, the magnetic closure here, and she came up with the colors, and she painted these poppies, by the way. All right, I was just gonna see, Doesn't say on here either. Now, I'll look it up on the website, and I know in her video she explained, because she picked different materials for some of these. So let's talk about the brushes that come with this. Now, this is a 1-inch flat. Lindsay uses these a lot in her videos. Now, these only came out a little while ago, so she just started using these brushes in her videos, but she does use flat brushes a lot in general. Then we have a 12-inch round. So now I'm gonna have two 12-inch rounds, but that is okay because they're made from different materials. Then we have a 1/2-inch cat's tongue. Look how big that thing is. I have a smaller cat's tongue. I honestly haven't used much. Then we have a 3/8 of an inch dagger brush. Nice long tip to it. Now the dagger, as you can see, is a different material than the cat's tongue and round, and so is the flat brush. So I got to look them up when I do my video. Then we have an 8-inch round, which is nice because it's kind of a nice in-between size. See what I mean? You couldn't, after you start using these, put these back in here. I might pop the foam out. Oh, you can. I'm going to pop the foam out and probably use these to store all my watercolor tubes. Look at that. Got a solution. And then we have a number 1 rigger, and this is that long one that you kind of use for lining and whatnot. See, I'm really excited to play with those and make my video. I haven't yet just because I have been so swamped, but I'm very excited. Okay, so that is my watercolor haul. Not as crazy as the one I posted a few months ago. I'll link that one if you want to watch that. I am still catching up swatching from that one, but a lot of the things you see here I had already ordered by the time I started that video, and a few things I was waiting on, like these Craftamo brushes. These took 3 weeks. They took a little while to get here. They're not made in the US, so it does take a while for the shipping to get here to the US. So yeah, but I'm excited to swatch all these. I may even just combine all the Rachel Beth ones. But let me know if you have any questions or if there's any videos specifically you want. Like I said, all these Schmincke special edition will be in their own little video, and I'll probably, the reason I haven't swatched the Schmincke tubes from my last haul was because I knew these were coming and I wanted to wait for these to come to just swatch them all at once, and that way they're also together on my swatch chart, or inside my swatch book I should say. So yeah, I'm very excited. I can emulate Emma, which is one of my favorite watercolor artists. I really enjoy her style because it's my type of style. Loose, relaxed, just don't care. Not going for any type of realism. No sketching either. I do not want to sketch. Now I know Lindsay does a lot more realistic. Like you could totally see the differences here. But I really love her expertise in watercolor and everything. And even if I don't aim for her style of painting, her brushes are going to be fun to use. So keep that in mind. Now with the Emma Lefebvre one, I'm actually going to create a palette that uses the same colors as her. Now I'm not going to use the Winsor & Newton Professional like she has in hers per se, but I am going to find colors in my personal stash already that use the same pigment numbers as those Winsor & Newton colors and make a full palette of hers while playing with these brushes. So I'll be using the same pigments, which means the same colors, or close enough I should say, because each manufacturer has their own little secret sauce. And then I'll play around with them, and I think it would be kind of fun. or just too, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. Or too groupie-ish, whatever. I think it would be kind of fun to do. So let me know if you think that would be a fun thing to try out. I'm doing it no matter what, but if you want to see it on camera. All right, everyone, until next time, happy coloring, happy watercoloring, whatever you're doing today. And until then, take care. Bye now.